it's me, Frisk. Sans finally told Dory what actually happened. Mom, what actually happened. What actually happened. So I got off my foundation early, a week early. Sorry for not posting. Got grounded, of course. And anyways, I'm back with sooner or later you're gonna be my chapter 3 re-record. I accidentally deleted the other recording. Let's start. Okay, it might load a little more than usual.
How's it going, little lady?
So,
My name's Sans. Sans the Skeleton. Despite the carefree,
yeah, last time we found out.
Sans was trying to portray to his little lady.
I believe this is from Mafia Fell. I don't remember if I said that in my previous.
From him cautiously, but her pretty little face twisted into a look that Sans could only describe as disgust, displeasure, fear, and resentment. So cute. He tried not to laugh again when he saw her peek around him towards the door, making it painfully obvious she wanted to leave without talking to him for another second. But unfortunately for his little lady, Sans was running this show, and she was gonna leave when he had said everything he was gonna say.
Definitely from Mafia Fell.
Kept his hand out just in case she did take it, but otherwise he couldn't help himself. His eyes wandered up and down his sweet, delicate little body, and once again he felt his soul thump hungrily against his ribcage.
God. Gotta admit, I'm into this series, but
Seeing her on stage all dolled up wearing that slutty dress was a treat. But he hated the fact that everybody else was getting the same view. Took everything in him not to kill all the men and women he saw gaping up at her. Took everything in him not to kill the old man sitting right next to him. But he controlled himself. There would be a time for all that later. But not right now. In his defense, he'd been planning on waiting to introduce himself to her in a more dignified manner. But when she blew that kiss at Dawn Day, every bit of patience and rationality left him. He knew it was just a part of the show, but, well, Papyrus always told him he had a problem with his anger and jealousy. And he supposed his younger brother was right. He would have regretted his decision, but seeing her in that adorable, oversized sweater dress got his soul pumping harder than he could have imagined. Here she was, the real deal, without all that cheap makeup and revealing dress. And he was the only one who got to see it.
oh God.
Seeing her like that, well, it made all the extra effort he would have to spend in the future making it up to her for scaring her and slamming her up against the wall well worth it. Not that he really felt too badly about doing that. After all, he gave her a compliment and she responded by insulting her. The little lady needed to be knocked down a few pegs for being disrespectful, but he'd make it up to her all the same. Her narrowed and pretty eyes were now focused solely on him. He loved it.
God.
He loved how those hot, angry, and fearful eyes were on him, and only on him. He loved it almost as much as when he felt her soul fight against his magic. Feeling her soul fight him was amazing, incredible. He was almost tempted to do it again. Maybe later, if she acted up again. You gotta learn to be nice, little lady. It makes life a lot easier. But it's late, and you're probably tired. So I'll excuse this forced unpleasant encounter like it never happened. God, she was so cute. But he had to give her credit. She kept that anger in. She didn't explode on him a third time. So she must have known how to treat high-class men like himself.
Law.
She just had a tendency to forget when she got angry. Not a safe character trait, But if she did have another slip-up, he would let it slide. For tonight.
Those little people were cute.
We'll have plenty of time to get to know each other later. Frisk. Did this girl have the ability to not look cute?
How do you know my name?
You see, Dollface, my brothers and me are monsters who run a special kind of business in our city. We want to extend our business to the good humans of your city. So before I met with Don D, I cased your city to figure out what area was in need of our special services. As you can see, I may be a bigger fella, but I can disappear and reappear without a single person ever knowing I was here. To his delight, her fearful confusion was starting to change to disgusted anger again. Oh, she was going to be a challenge. But only the most difficult obstacles had the greatest prizes. So one of the things I did was go to your bars and eavesdrop on conversations. You know, get a feel for how things will run in this city. You're seeing in a lot of these trashy bars. Sans could feel his anger spike once again at the thought of those people ogling her. But he shoved that unwanted jealousy away. You wouldn't have to worry about that for long, though. I saw you. I want you. And so I learned all that I could about you. Followed you around for a bit. I even know you ain't racist. Just wanted to see how you'd react. And that's how I learned your name. You really should feel honored, Dollface. I'm usually a lazy gent, but you sparked something in me. Nah, I'm just pulling your leg, pretty lady. Before you got on stage, they announced your name to the audience, remember? But seriously, little lady, me and my bros will be spending some time in your city. And I'm sure we'll be seeing more of each other. Let's say you and me go out and have dinner. You won't have a bad time.
Mark my words. You and me are never gonna spend time together.
Don't worry, Dollface. I'm marking them all right.
Creeped out. How does a skeleton bone squeeze like skin?
Then maybe she'd be sitting with him right now.
Took longer than I thought.
Right from the moment he first met this old bastard, Sans utterly despised him. Sans pretended to be respectful to him, mostly because he had to in order for Wingding's plan to work. But this old fuck didn't return the favor. Didn't bother to hide the clear disgust he had for Sans, and didn't hide his distaste and hatred for monsters in general. Talked about Sans' race like they were bugs or something, but Sans endured it, taking solace in knowing this unbearable partnership would be very short if things went according to Wingding's plans. Everything always went accordingly when it was Wingdings who was doing the thinking, and Sans couldn't wait to show Don D just how fragile the human body was. Sorry about that, Don D. Monster stuff and all that. He felt like a little bit of his soul died every time he had to kiss up to that old man.
Well, that was our final song. Thank you, everyone. Monster, I don't exactly know why you'd call a meeting in this place. The drinks are terrible, the entertainment is mediocre, and the food is ghastly.
Sans stiffened at the Don's unintentional insult to Frisk, but he let that slide for now. Right now, he was supposed to be the happy monster, who was grateful to be doing business with the most powerful human the city had. Yeah, well, my boss wanted something low-key, and the nicer places would have drawn unwanted attention to your enemies.
At this point, all my enemies can't touch me, monster. but I do appreciate the privacy this place does provide me. Not only do I not have to have you in my home, but none of my business associates will see me with a monster. I'm gonna kill you so bad, human. I'll make it last, too. See? Everybody wins, don't they? But let's get down to business. My bro has all the weapons you desire, ready to be shipped out to you at a moment's notice. And in return, all you monsters want is a little bit of territory in my city to do business in. Yep, that's all we want. Complete control over a small area without the interference of you and your men. I better not be backing out. I have a reputation to uphold, and I might be a laughingstock if my associates found out I was doing business with a monster. You won't be a laughingstock when your gang is holding our weapons.
Sans smirked when he saw the old man's eyes glitter with greed. Some humans were just too easy. Sans continued.
With our special brand weapons, you can still maintain control over your own city against future enemies. And you can even extend your power in other cities as well.
Sans smirk widened as he saw the Don's doubts leave his face. Like he said, too easy.
I suppose the little territory in this city won't be the end of me. Just so long as you agree to notify me when your business deals are not with my people. Understand? I still run this city, monster. And you will ask me for permission like all other gangs do when your deals extend outside my circle. Is that clear? Good. Now, as for your territory, just give me a few days to figure out which one will be a good match for your business.
Sans quickly held up his hand, cutting off the Don and trying to keep a cool look on his face, even though his soul was thumping a mile a minute, the excitement growing in him. This was the moment he was waiting for.
My bros and I would really like the area around City Park. That area? But that's such a poor part of the city. There are only a few family-owned businesses there and a handful of apartments. My men only collect a protection fee from those people. That area is barely profitable, monster. It isn't a good place to set up your shop. With all due respect, Dante, I disagree. There's other things I can collect from there.
Okay. See you next time, peeps. Oh God, I really.